Yeehaw! We figured out the solution. It's in a gaseous state. It is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes, and it is susceptible to hydrolysis. Yeah, for real, sniper. What the hell is hydrolysis?
Well, see? Perhaps. Hey, hey. See?
Would he have been trying to kill everyone? Like the smoke fire was poison smoke? No way.
Perhaps.
Alright. Most importantly.
No. Hey, hey.
Alright.
Perhaps. Yep.
Huh, sure.
Hold it.
Aw. Everyone, Byakuya became the everyone's tired. Oh, tired of things happen. Byakuya is so cool. It's like a screaming face next to him.
Hey, hey. Stop it!
I won't forgive you.
Hey.
Ta-da! Hey! Who are you? Yeah!
True. B, just like my rank.
What? Hey! What are you saying?
And Chiaki did. As I've been saying.
Bye-bye. Yep.
What if Chiaki's the robot and Usami's the real living creature? What the hell was that? This game's getting all fibber blood.
So...
What? Like what?
Well... Yep. See?
Alright. Oh, this is where... There's no way he left the student files here. He did! What a dummy! At least put it in the freezer. We didn't even open the freezer. Oh, look at Byakuya's information. Yeah, right. No,
Hey,
we're not
hey.
done.
Huh?
Look at Chiaki's and Byakuya's.
You're right. My profile, but unfortunately, they're
Details?
details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles
it's
might
written
have been
on
written
there.
before we entered the academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it. Huh?
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles.
Were you...
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami.
Yeah.
Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
No way!
Too bad. You're getting all riled up. What the heck?
Yeah, there's gonna be some extraneous name. Like Dildorf Dildarian is gonna be the 16th name. Ultimate Imposter. Alright. Finally, the Among Us circle is complete.
Hey,
Wow. Hello, APG. Thank you for the raid. Came in at the perfect spoiler moment.
Perhaps.
so cool.
But still. Oh.
Hoo-hoo.
Anyway. That's right.
Hmm.
No, no. Shing. Phew.
Shing.
Of course.
Could it be?
Hey, Correct.
Hey, hey.
Are you sure about? Bye-bye.
Ding dong, bing bong. I guess that's why we had to delay the
What is
bookshelf
most
investigation.
important for living things? Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right? That's why we gotta
Maybe.
cherish
Unless you
time.
become
There's
AI.
nothing more wasteful.
Upload your
time's
being
up.
to the Matrix.
We will
To
begin
the
the
mainframe.
last class trial. So please
They're
gather
just calling
at
it the last one.
I'll
What if somebody dies tomorrow? Yeah.
Yep. But still. Well,
We still gotta get inside Hope Speaks Academy with the reference password.
but still. Right?
Wise words from a traitor, Chiaki. Although in this context, I'm still not sure if... I don't think... being a traitor to Monokuma is a good thing. Right.
Damn right. Huh?
Damn it.
Stupid fool!
Are you an idiot, Soda? Nagito killed himself. It's fine.
That's right. Damn it. Of course not. You know, right? That's right. You. Huh? Got it?
Thank you, Doobie, for the raid. Just in time for the class trial.
I'll pick you up. Huh?
Ooh.
Wait.
You.
But still. Yep.
Popular Danganronpa streamer. Alright, let's see how long they drag this bad boy out.
Yeah.
This camera angle makes my body seem real long, huh? Like I'm made out of some kind of taffy or something.
Well, you are right.
Just from the camera angle, yeah.
Damn it. Well now. Shut the hell up!
Yeah.
Hey! Yep. All right. Now then, Viva Killing!
Hmm. Very sociable. Oh, let's wait till it goes all the way to the center again. No, not really. This is how it's gonna end with 6 people. Genius. Genius play. Alright, I got this one. Sure. I wasn't able to get Miyahiko's. Alright. How many? The main things that trip me up are everything. So let's look at it. Don't know how this came into play. Why did he need to stab the spear through this? Alright, let's Google hydrolysis. The chemical breakdown of a compound due to reaction with water. Okay, I could have probably sussed that out. So did he do all this shit just to make sure he died? Poison too? Maybe because he thought he was so lucky he just needed to do all this extra stuff to make sure he died? Alright, we're good.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, if you vote, I'll punish every... Oh my! Monami? You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit?
Oh.
Chesto! One more time! Jeez! How about this one?
She's standing strong.
This will be my final blow! It's useless.
Please stop! I feel bad for Monomi.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monami. The victim this time is Nagito, who was attempting to reveal the traitor for who in the world killed him.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
No, that might not be it.
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Don't say something so stupid! There's no way in hell I'm the traitor!
Now that's more like it. What?
Do do dee do 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 dee do. All right, let's see what you got.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
All right, I'm lost.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was
Torture
covered with wounds.
Survival knife.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so... What were they trying to find out by torturing? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect
is whoever found the bomb first!
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence.
Did you find it by coincidence? Oh, jeez, I'm already lost.
There's no way I'd torture someone.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with...
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he... What were they trying to find
Oh, I
out by
probably wanna
torture?
torture
Definitely the bomb's
Nagito.
hiding place.
The bum's hiding
If
place.
so,
Is whoever found the bomb first!
That was Fuyuhiko. I found it. There's no way I'd torture someone.
Cloth,
The
cloth,
killer
cloth,
didn't tape
cloth.
Nagito's. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
the reason Nagito's body was covered with...
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Yes, for the next one. Okay.
No, that's wrong.
But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to confess anything. If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I'm prepared. Ah, I just realized it. It's a trap.
Trap?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
You just realized it yourself, though. That's enough. Alright, that's enough. That's enough.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped, you obviously assumed he couldn't talk. But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
I can't back down.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention. This is how. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after he killed
Oops.
him,
Damn it!
like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped,
Why
you
am I going
obviously
back to the
assumed he couldn't talk,
original?
right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
I can't back
This
down.
is a duel? What about the blood under the duct tape?
How is he supposed to...
Pay attention. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
Allow me to cut through those words.
No, there's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
What did you say?
Who cares about the duct tape? We might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors.
We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
Why do you always side with Hajime? Do you have a crush on him or something?
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds, which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so he wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer?
If so, it's friggin' crazy.
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
You can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that? When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse.
Yeah. And right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
It's because the dominoes.
Which
You know
means
that.
it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh?
Even if it was only a coincidence, The timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Some kind of setup?
I do not know.
That's our Miss Sonia. You have such... Alrighty then. Let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks.
Damn right it is!
Oh. Yes, let me select Monokuma panels.
The direct cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
The killer used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of
Oops.
setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter,
Clatter,
it can
clatter,
stand
clatter.
upright while the flame is lit.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Here we go.
Some way?
Here we go.
Maybe they used invisible thread.
No.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Fuck, I did it too early. This idiot said sound waves. God damn it.
The direct cause of the oil lighter found at the crime...
The killer used some kind of setup and lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just based on the shape of... It can stand up
If they tipped over, it could have ignited.
some way? Maybe they used invisible...
There should have been a way to tip it over.
Or perhaps opening the door caused.
There we go.
I agree with that.
That was the perfect bait.
I also agree that opening the door is what started the fire.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan!
No, not wind pressure. They probably... A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right? It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
Whoa, a domino effect.
You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels. So when we opened the warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second. And from there, they fell like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse. So we would...
Well, it would go clang, 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 because they're made of solid steel, right?
And one more thing. There was...
Where's the... There it is.
I see!
I see!
You're talking about the MP3 player, right? That hymn blaring throughout the warehouse masked the sound of the falling panels.
That's it. So the strange...
But those sounds weren't the only... Looking back on it, it was
True.
also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! So the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel!
And when we opened the door, the domino effect started, and the
Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire.
You don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door,
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
but the blocked doorway...
Is that a problem?
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
This is gonna be a quick case.
I see!
I see!
If the panel was so close to the door that it could barely be opened. The killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
Now that you mention it.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
Who? We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used.
You don't have to think so hard.
You don't mean...
Hajime?
Whoa, we're just blasting through this one, huh? The true case must be figuring out the traitor then, huh?
This is my answer.
Which is Jack.
What if it was...
Why'd you bring him up?
He wasn't just the victim.
Huh?
Not just the victim.
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too.
Are you saying this was a suicide? His body was covered in torture wounds. Or did you already forget? Are you saying those...
But...
Yep.
Nagito might do something like that.
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember? Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Need to discuss? That's not necessary at all. To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
You can tie up your own legs
Tying
quite
just
easily.
the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Alright, what do they want me to shoot with
Tying
this?
just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
Maybe this?
Crap! To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but
Is
tying
it
both
teeth
arms
and
would be
burned rope?
impossible.
You couldn't do much with the...
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth?
Crap! To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Is it? I'm just gonna do this. I
Dirty joke!
don't
Is that
see
a
how
dirty
this could
joke?
work, but I'm just gonna do it.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing. Tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
Yeah.
Crap!
Alright. I think I got it.
To
But I guess I'm
actually tie up
wrong,
your
or I
own
need to
arms
figure
and
out how to make
legs.
it work.
That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It's gotta be this, right?
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
Impossible.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth?
Or
You
if
were
you
by
use your front
Dirty joke!
yourself.
Is that a dirty joke?
What else can I suck up here?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
It's gotta be burn rogue, right? Because we just burned this beforehand, so we had a free arm to do it all. This is not good.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Whatever. I just want this to be over. It's probably faster to get it wrong right
actually
there.
tie up your own arm. No, that's wrong.
Wouldn't that be the same thing I was trying to say if I shot the other one? He just said the same thing twice.
Hold on a sec. Isn't that premise flawed?
What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms. The rope on his right
that's way
arm was
more
completely
specific.
burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied
I feel
up.
like every trial I rediscovered that they are incredibly specific with these now. Versus, I feel like it was a lot more general in one.
That was just burned by the fire.
It burned because of the fire. But that was part of the trap.
I see.
Take a close look. Even though the rope was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't burned at all. Wouldn't you agree? A burn like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural. That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right?
Yeah, that should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
Akane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
That's definitely...
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito. I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know.
Chivalry.
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand.
Hajime, you tricked me! Give me back that Benjamin!
What does she pay me?
Hold on.
Then hurry up and...
If it's
You just went
something
like this.
lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest.
You either just slammed it in or held it with one hand. Blood on the girder.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
Right hand.
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Oops.
Maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
Oh,
Popped
maybe
it
this is
onto
where the
what?
Monokuma plushie came into play. There
If
was
he
a
just
huge
propped the
hole.
knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
You could have just slammed your right hand into your left hand. Like this. So easy, see? I even had an example.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he
Chivo.
threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife? Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
I agree with that. The life-size Monokuma plushie.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach. He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand onto it. If that's it, he had to place the plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
So the blood on the plushie came
Blood
from
on the
Nagito
plushie,
after he
50
stabbed the
cents
knife
newest
into his
game.
own right hand.
I see. So that's the trick.
But for a moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something.
A bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor.
After stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie, so he cast it off.
He probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand. The spear. Basically, you're saying, if you think about the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito. If that's true, how is that possible? He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
There is a limit to his constitution. If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Who's gonna comment on this line? Yeah, there it is.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch all that.
Like I said, if you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you
Why is
would
he
die instantly.
turned on by this line? Look at the end of that line.
Say it one more time.
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out.
Like she said, in that condition, it'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stab into your right hand while your left hand is tied up.
So you're saying it's impossible?
But no matter what I think,
I also... To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty.
You say you can't believe it? But that's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right?
You just shut your mouth. It's against the rules to interfere with everyone. If you even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
Monomi's sassing me.
But it's just as Monokuma said. This might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for...
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Of course that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
as Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone.
Huh?
No matter how many times I may be betrayed, I still want to believe in everyone.
I also want to believe that there's no killer. But suicide is unimaginable.
It's not
Do you really think so?
unimaginable.
But you said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his
Chiaki's
condition.
the new Nagito.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible. I feel that there's...
What kind of...
I don't know.
Come on.
You don't
Chiaki,
know.
It's
Then let me
impossible
take
to
over.
figure out by myself. That's how...
Everyone working together.
Give me the microphone.
All right, let's do this.
Just give me all logic dives. Seems like I'm gonna be... No, wait, that's it. I'm either gonna be sucking, or this is gonna be it.
Let's work together and think this through.
When the spear stabbed Nagito,
Lord Kazuichi Soda.
his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand. If that's the
bad.
case, the only other way is...
He used his teeth?
Don't say
Or
front
maybe
tail.
he used his front tail.
You.
I know guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed.
What do you know about anything?
The blushing Miss Sonia is freaking awesome!
Kana doesn't know anything.
How did Nagito's... Let's work together and...
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left...
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Hold on. It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
Left
Why?
hand.
I mean, his left hand was tied up.
But there was something off about his left hand. The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange? He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off.
Oh,
right?
Beyond sounds like Byakuya. I miss him already.
When the blood splattered. That's as far as...
That settles the description of that bloodstain. But it's not the only unnatural bloodstain. Look, there's blood on the back of his hand.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural bloodstain, but what's wrong with that?
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit. If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was...
Holding a rope of gripping.
I see. When the blood splattered,
What was the
he
hand
probably
doing?
gripping with his left
Open.
hand. That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
Shut up.
There's the
No
thought.
more front
He
tail
was
vids.
obviously grabbing the spear.
Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild. He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
But even if he held the spear with his tied up left hand,
Hey, Chiaki, what do you... Hey, don't tell me...
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old...
Oh, I got it.
Really?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that
he's gripping
Nagi...
the
However,
rope.
what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
You cheeky, why you wording it like that? The shaft.
I see. That's it. Instead of the handle, Nagi, there was a metal weight at the tip of the cord.
The
but
murder
there were
is the
bloodstains
fake
on that
trial.
part too.
Yeah, the real trial is figuring out the traitor.
Plus, the joint between the weight and
This
the
is
cord
too
had a
easy.
bloodstain shape.
Isn't the size of that cut-off section about the same size as a human fist?
Ah, you're right. So this... And then the blood that was
Right,
supposed to end up
see it.
here ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
but why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed him.
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. I am
Blood on the
sorry.
girder.
Of course, this mystery will not be solved. That
Blood of the spear.
it seems we are stuck.
At a time like this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
But I know
That's a
all the
long
answers at
plan, Nate.
once.
One step at a time.
Unless
Let's
there's some
focus on
hidden
the spear
information,
first.
as per usual.
Namely, where...
How it was
The spear state. Yeah, logic dive. I love this one. Game. Check this out. Shit, you can't go back. Alright, I was gonna try to go whoop whoop, but you can't change directions in midair. Fuck! Alright. I love logic dive. Not slowing down. Where was the spear just before it impaled Nagito? I slowed down. Whoa, new. What? Alright, I'm not gonna slow down. Besides the spear, what else is above Nagito? Ceiling girder. Ooh. Woo. You can't fool me with these basic patterns. Alright, not slowing down. Now I'm slowing down. What item connects both the spear and the ceiling girder? The spear's cord. That's a long question. It's true.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together.
The spear impaled Nagito as he was laying face up.
Perpendicular. In the middle of the air?
If Nagito did that all by himself,
That'd be awesome, but
That'd be awesome.
probably use the ceiling girder directly above him.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support, he hoisted the spear directly above him. And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
And then the weight, they could have just whacked him right in the face, and that would have hurt real bad.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
Risky
The
move.
blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the... So, how about it? Using this method, not...
Are you serious?
He probably chose that. If someone else did this, there's no reason they go to all this trouble just...
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept... Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Then
Nagito's trick.
this is for real? He really committed suicide? Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear? That spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end. Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Did he need to go that far? That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
I almost kicked my microphone over.
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer.
That's not true.
His goal was to get us all executed.
And that's why he stabbed himself.
Did he want us to die that bad?
That's not true.
It's seriously so messed up.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
So why did he not just do that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other and tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
You are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion. Bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so we'd be executed.
That should be okay, right?
What? You're not satisfied yet?
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but it's probably just my imagination.
No, speak.
So what are you gonna do?
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
Woohoo!
You're right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Then it's okay. That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right? It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer? Understood. Then voting...
No, hold on a sec.
Hold on. Why?
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right?
That's true, but...
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is. No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death. Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
You're gonna keep going?
Is this? I want it to be this.
Crap!
It does. Okay, then it's. Is this? Something a piece of evidence that he can. It's none of this. Oops. Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom real bad.
Crap!
Does it have to do with this crap?
Crap!
Even he couldn't mess with. What do they want from me?
I see!
What? But okay, let's see what they want.
Is it about the Monokuma file?
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh? There was something suspicious.
Oh, the logic dive. Oh, God. So many letters. What? What am I on? There are just crazy amounts of letters. Holy shit. Where are my F's? Damn it! Oh my god, there's so many letters! What do I need, an A? I'm gonna die! I need an H. Ooh. Jesus. Quite a ramp up from the last one.
In this particular case's Monokuma file, there's no specific cause of death.
Isn't that weird? Until now.
But the cause of death is obvious, is it not? The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was a cause of death.
Why would the poison not be listed though? Because he could have inhaled it through his nose and then the poison would go away with the water. Or the fire. Many ways it was listed. But why wouldn't it list it?
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough.
Well, Monica, I plead the fifth!
There he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
There he goes
Even
again.
during Gundam's case, and before during Mikan's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
Hold on a sec. Are you suggesting again?
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide. But, it's not just a suicide. Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
Are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations. And that concerns me.
And
For
that
example,
concerns me.
Would that malice just end here?
Huh?
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily? I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
How interesting! Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
What friendship?
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote?
Oh, now
I
you're
think we
wanting
should
to.
keep going until everyone is satisfied.
Alright.
You're right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
Just to be safe, huh? Guess I have no choice.
This is friggin' annoying. But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Hey, Monokuma, you heard us.
We've come this far. Let's work hard to the
malice
very end. If
Is
we work
always to be
together,
trusted.
everything should be all right. That's what I believe.
Oh, splendid. You guys are so splendid right now. That's right. If all your hopes are united,
Mm-hmm. That's right. Breakpoint. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Oh, everyone, do something. For a few seconds, maybe a minute,
No,
maybe a few
no.
minutes. BRB, do something. Alright, I hope everybody did something while we were waiting. Oh, nice. Oh. One millimeter bit. Man bait. The hell? Ah, same. I also drank water.
By now, there's nothing more for me to say. Anyway, my chest is full of everyone is united against despair. That's why I'm gonna fight too. I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation.
No way.
That's basically it.
She didn't even say.
So if we're
Don't
working
forget to say.
together, where do we start? With the cause of death?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this? In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities.
Other possibilities.
Put me in, coach.
Other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the
Killed
knife stabbed
Nagito.
into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound. But
If you think
Put me in,
the
coach.
cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds,
Are we finished already?
I feel like...
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of.
Exactly.
No, just let me click poison. Oh.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
it's not the knife in his right hand, right?
I have no health.
It's not the other wounds, right?
No more mistakes.
With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
This could be
If
that.
it's something that can't be seen, maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold. Or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
Just thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
Alright, we know what it is. No more mistakes.
Let us consider a
It's not the knife in his... It's not the other wound.
With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to
Here
death.
it comes.
There's no way he
Oops.
burned to death.
Here it comes.
Was the cause of death something that can...
I agree with that.
No more sound waves.
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility.
I didn't.
If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poison? It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember when I went to investigate Nagito. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing. I see. Now that you mention it,
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
And his body was all discolored and
However,
stuff too.
it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
How do you know that?
I
What are you,
see.
Yakuza?
You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
but even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand
He
was
didn't
tied up
drink
and
it.
gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife.
If it was a slow-acting poison, It is possible he consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Then it's impossible.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
You would
There's
soak
no
the
way
other
he could've
side of
drank
the
the
tape in the poison and let it
It might be
slowly drip in.
impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Are there any left?
Hell no. No matter how you slice it,
You
he was
read the
totally
label,
killed
bro.
by that.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be...
Here we go, logic dive. It was in a gaseous state. I have one heart left. I am gonna blow it. I should take my time. Fuck that, I'm not taking my time. If there's big jumps, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. A solid gas bludgeoned him to death. Classic pattern. You can't fool me. And it's gonna go reverse. You can't fool me. Ah! Okay. That's a good sound. I could take 2 hits. Oh no. Hopefully that's not a soundboard. God damn, it's hard. Tricky little course. Through his wounds. I guess I now really have 1 hit left. Two hits per heart. Per block. Oh, it was only 2 questions this time? Yeehaw!
It's all coming together. What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the
Inhaled?
poison's
What
warning
is this
label.
accent she has? It's pretty awesome.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose.
He breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse...
I see!
Say it!
The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
Thanks, DP. That was very fast.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
What about
Of course,
Chiaki's hoodie?
hydrolysis.
Is that merch that they sell? It seems pretty
The chemical bonds that formed the
unique
poison were
enough
broken down by the water from the sprinklers.
to be a sellable item.
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility.
Yeah, the true cause of
When you
Nagito's
roll
death
into a wall too
was
hard.
poisoning. The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? then enough already.
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right. All the mysteries should be solved now.
Right.
We should get
Let's
on
get
with the
this on
voting
with
time,
Trey.
right?
Well, but
What? There's still...
Hey, what happened?
Nagito's malice.
There might have been an accomplice.
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
Yeah. This is where the gas
If Nagito brought
mask
poison to the
comes into
warehouse,
play.
it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
The meat on the bone!
I see.
are you talking about
If
the
I was full
container the
HP, I
poison
would
was
have
kept
clicked
in?
it.
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
You can
Yeah,
carry it in
it was
a
written on
little
the
blue
warning
cap.
label.
The container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it completely
What if it was
incinerated.
made out of leaves?
Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Ah, the poison was in there the whole time. No wonder the fire didn't go out. Solved it.
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean, an accomplice?
Is Sonya the accomplice?
Like, does that really? I mean,
Why is she freaking out so
even if
much?
he had an accomplice, it doesn't change.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right.
Unless...
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
Unless... Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. It wasn't a suicide.
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us.
Yeah, they
He'd probably
they
say
got
something
me
like,
into their
"So
trap.
that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh? The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery... Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before.
So
right?
who was the accomplice?
Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
Sonya's freaking out, so it's making me doubt her. But Chiaki's the traitor.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
I think Soda is too stupid to do anything. But I also thought that about fortune-telling guy, and I was right. They wouldn't do it 2 times in a row, right? They wouldn't have 2 people that are too stupid to do anything, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is?
Oh, Sonya, uh-oh.
Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing. And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
That's it! Yeah, Hajime, you figured it out. I wonder what he's feeling right now. My meta impulse. Oh God, I'm dead. I don't have enough health for this. And what did they call these? Oh no. It's the grenade containers. What did they call them? GRENADE? What's the first word? What's the first word? What did they call these fucking things? Oh man. It's gonna get rid of everything. Nope. Nope. I don't know what the hell these things were called. Fire grenade? That's right, it didn't make sense. Whew. Got it.
I got it!
I see. I got it.
Huh?
The fire grenades.
So was it Sonya? Are they making her act
Nagito put
super
the poison
suspicious
inside one of the
overly
fire
to
grenade
make it a little
canisters
easier on
and
us?
transported it to the warehouse.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse, it can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used. So
That bastard. He totally knew we were...
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Hajime. Could it be?
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible!
Sonya's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Huh?
The milk
I
wrapper.
can prove it with this. Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we...
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed.
Did he use those when he put the...
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So, what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in, and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide! Enough already!
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See? I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth...
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you...
Is this not settled? There is no
Settled?
denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
How do you
sorry.
not see it?
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
I see!
Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Yeah, I think so. When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed. And it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold
If
on
he
a
just put it
sec.
in one, this
Then
is the
Nagito
ultimate
was-
plan.
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
You said so yourself. You said Nagito committed suicide.
Then who killed Nagito?
We can never know.
Who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Crap!
No.
Crap!
No, what? I wanted it to be Monami. If it's Nagito again. One, I didn't want it to be Nagito again. Two, I wanted it to be Monami. I'm guessing Monokuma. What? Did I do no? Huh?
I see!
Makoto again.
Said so you're...
You mean,
Do you...
who prepared the poison fire?
Crap!
No! I don't want to go back to this
I
dance.
see!
It was Nagito, obviously.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to
Oh,
throw
okay.
the poison
It's a
grenade?
multi-question thing.
I see!
That was also...
Hey, how many times you...
The next question will be my last. Why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
I see!
Don't tell me.
Yeah, probably not.
He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out?
So was there one grenade and
do
one
that?
person's responsible and we'll never know, or did we all... Are we all responsible?
It was a trap.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously.
I don't know.
Huh? Could it be... Was that Nagito's trap?
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason,
He is.
he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades,
He's so cool.
setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What? What the hell?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
Someone else?
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point.
Yeah, what if we took
All
too
the
long
fire
or something?
grenades we threw at the
Or we were
curtain
like,
shattered once
we
they
figured
fell
it out.
to
Like,
the
oh,
floor.
Nagito's in there. Let's just let him burn up.
Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison, and then...
Hold on! If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but...
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Are you fucking serious?
That was his trap all along. Even the
It really
wounds all
was
over
bad.
his body. It was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve. He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved.
So what's gonna
As you
happen?
solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
Fingerprints. We can look at the poison with the aluminum removed and fingerprint the bottle they
It's
touch.
impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know, this trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
I will. Her accent's getting stronger.
So chill. I mean,
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Yeah, dude.
Yes, he says.
He's become worse than
How the hell are we
Teru.
supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Maybe
Even though
Monomi.
it's just a hunch. There's one way.
Really?
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want to make sure my hunch is correct, Hajime.
Alright, early comic time.
I got it. Let's...
Oh, look at him. He's rough. He's in a rough state of affairs. Bing, bing, bong. Bing, bing, bong. Oh, he's sitting on the toilet. Bing, bing, bong. Whoa, he's sitting on the toilet. Bing, bing, bong. This? Oops, I let go of the cord. Oh, we're all the killer. We are the gray men. This is kind of a cool swap up. Over my mouth? Oh, am I the main character? The plushie is ready. Crunch. Oh, sneeze time. Woo.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
All right.
The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda. He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan.
Dun dun.
Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon.
And he brought the fridge. Shut. Snug.
Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base.
We're gonna
Nagito
need
swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that
shit, what was that game called? Rot Gut Remastered, just to put Cat Jam in there.
When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade.
So did he just throw that under? He threw the gas mask and gloves and seal under his bed, so we would maybe just so we would figure this out and feel despair, you know?
With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory.
But he wants us to overcome this because he's a hope freak. Some kind of
Put it
hope
back with
freak.
the rest of the grenades in the break room. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord.
Girdle.
Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up. As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream, he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs.
If he had this much conviction, he shouldn't even have been screaming.
Finally,
A little baby.
he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain. Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades.
Are these real fire extinguishing grenades? Are these a real thing? Never seen these before in my life.
We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared.
Swoosh!
The
Crash!
poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere.
Intense heat?
The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach. This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity. This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
Chiaki?
Oh, there's one other person who has surveillance of the island at all times.
Just as I thought.
You gotta reveal yourself.
You say we just have...
What Hajime said is probably true. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was? He said this to us earlier. That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's
Don't you ever
one
play
more
Parappa
thing,
the Rapper?
remember?
That's what he means about
Something
believe.
that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart. I want you to try to remember.
Hajime Hinata.
I see! Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
Guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
Let's see it again. Oh. Yeah.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
Nagito is really cool.
I just thought it was strange. He factored in his belief in us, but for some reason he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way.
What did he do?
You know, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
A target? Who?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it. That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student and incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plant?
He risked his life?
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it?
The traitor!
I see! That's it? The traitor?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then what he said in his video message.
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably
Just
true.
bluffing.
By that point, his plan...
What do you mean?
But if he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that!
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair. That's something he'd say.
Yeah. Alright, Monami, help us out now.
Monami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
And that
Don't
concludes
listen
my
to him,
argument.
Monami.
Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
What are you gonna do?
The only thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck.
But even if we do believe, I mean,
We have
we
evidence.
don't know who the target is.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Kick his ass, exactly.
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it because they weren't created to do that.
I was right.
Chiaki?
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself!
She's a robot.
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime? Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can
Why?
only exist as a traitor.
One more time.
Seriously, why?
Who do you think? Hajime, please.
If you weren't as smart as I am, how would you figure this out? Hmm? Why?
It's... you?
Is it because she made it so obvious?
Please! Aw, you totally guessed right. Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
Damn it!
Hey, Chiaki.
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right?
I guess this the last trial.
I'm sorry.
And the
It's
proof
the
is
truth.
in the diary.
What are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You... up till now...
We were not traitors. After all, we have been working together all this time. We have Chiaki being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future
But I will
Foundation.
admit, maybe I just don't understand, but I don't think the Future Foundation is... Why do we think it's bad? Wasn't Monami part of Future Foundation? She was trying to make us be filled with happiness and hope.
It's obviously a lie.
Isn't that a good thing?
Wait! The Future Foundation isn't
Oh,
what
here
you
we go.
think it is!
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
Don't you tell her to shut up. She's got something important to say.
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's so the only thing left to do is vote.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost.
Yep. And Nagito fucked you over.
Hey, Hajime. Can you do me a small favor?
Favor?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why the only thing I want you to do it.
Yeah,
Whether
I
I
know
can
I can
prove it or
too.
not, that's
Whoa,
not the problem.
The WH is off center.
Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you. There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is...
Oh, it's either her or five
Looks
other
like
people.
We gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier.
She's not disguised at all! 'Cause Chiaki isn't the traitor!
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've
You suck.
always been alone. I have no friends. That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Shut up, Monami. You're
Hajime, you're
conflating
going to
things.
listen to my request, right?
Damn it.
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
No, don't say that. She's dead anyway. Don't try to pull this.
Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along. I won't let you. Let's all get along. First open and mix.
So bad at this. I feel like the rhythm is off.
Hajime, you stupid face! I won't let you. First open and mix. I'll lower your grade. Disappear. Hajime, you stupid face!
You can hear me clicking to the beat.
Let's all get along. I'll lower your grade. Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along. I won't let you. Let's all get along. First open and mix. I can't lose. Chiaki and I aren't best friends.
This is the end.
This is the end. Die, Chiaki.
We investigated Nagito's cottage. I discovered a notebook with the new Sami logo on it. That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't tell me.
I don't know.
Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring
I
it
have it
here
in
today.
my notes
So
too.
sudden?
Give me that notebook.
Give me that notebook.
What is this?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course.
Unless you go to day 16.
You know?
It took me this long.
You took you this long? Damn, Hajime, you need to do better.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Oh, damn. On blast.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake.
Collateral
to think that the
damage,
traitor
dude.
wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know. In the notebook, there was a specific entry. There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that.
Chiaki!
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki.
Nagito,
That's
you
why
fucking
Chiaki is the
fucked
only
up.
person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
She's a traitor to bad
Sonia.
guys.
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma.
No, you
That
dummy.
is why...
That's wrong.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki...
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
That is a mistake. That must be a mistake. Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Of course not.
I will not believe it. I refuse to believe Chiaki is the traitor.
Don't
Just
sword
no
me.
way.
This needs to be the end.
But then nobody will be saved.
Oh, we will all be saved. What? What? No! Come on. This is the most annoying one because it's too much. And they do it so late. My brain is overloaded.
Chiaki is not the traitor.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's
Oops.
no way
20
Chiaki would have
seconds.
known if that bomb was fake or not.
Man, for real.
The only person who knew it was a fake was me when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Chiaki is not the traitor.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb,
No. What am I looking at?
didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
I got Monokuma's account,
If she's a
Monami's
traitor, she-
notebook. Monokuma don't love out of fake.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me when I tried to detonate it.
Wrong. What? Monokuma knew it was fake.
Damn it.
So that's clearly, right, what I did.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
How about
When we
that?
were trying to turn off
Video
the
game.
bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it wasn't fake was me when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Boom. Damn it. Alright, what the hell do they want from me? I need every frame to slow
Chiaki is
down by
not the traitor.
18,000%.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't
True.
Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
The fuck do they want from me? These last ones, I am so bad at these last ones. Consistently.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
Card reader.
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
Cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me when I tried to detonate it.
Me.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Just by looking at it. It has to be Monokuma's account, right? No way, though.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was me when I.
Unless you know a whole lot, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Chiaki is not the traitor.
Hell yeah.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
I don't think it's gonna be card reader.
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
This? No.
Damn it!
Chiaki is not the traitor.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was
Monokuma
me
knew.
when I tried to detonate it.
Like this has gotta be it, huh? How is it not? Monokuma knew! Technically it's not wrong.
Chiaki is not the traitor.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me when I tried.
What is Sonya's account? Oh, fucking, obviously. I pointed that out during the picture. Dude, I should have known. Brunch.
That's not it.
Gotta read. Reading
That's
is
not it.
the key.
Sonya shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake. Monami was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real. You said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess.
Damn, Sonia, this is all your fault. How does it feel?
The reason I couldn't
Unreal,
tell you when
Sonia.
I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I do not want to hear that! Enough already. I do not want this anymore.
Sonia.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor!
Would it be cooler if this minigame just deflated right here instead of actually having to go through this? I don't know, I think that'd be pretty keen. If everyone just ran out of energy and they're like, ah, fuck it, it's too depressing and miserable.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too!
Instead of having
After
to
all,
do this.
I also knew the bomb was fake.
Slice? Why can't I slice? Oh, I'm out of cuts.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too!
Oops.
After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
No! I didn't want to do that. Duel? You need the perfect amount of cuts?
Even if she knew the bomb was fake,
Oh, fuck, I
that
fucked
does
up.
not prove Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too! After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
I give you one miscut.
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier. He knows Monokuma
Shit.
probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand. If so, you could not declare Monami and Chiaki were working together.
Fuck that one up.
Damn it! Even if
Or,
she knew
has
the bomb
anyone
was
ever
fake,
like perfected these the first time every
that does
time?
not prove Chiaki is the traitor.
It's so easy to screw these up.
If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Oh, that's
Knowing it
not
was
true.
a fake isn't the problem.
If maybe one of
What
you had
matters is
said
who
that,
told her.
then I would have believed you.
What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
No.
Crap!
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows Monokuma probably
Yes.
was fake beforehand.
You're right. Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake.
Whoop.
But Monokuma shouldn't have told it.
That Monokuma may have just been lying.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
They're both saying the same thing,
it's just-
right?
Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck.
Better
right?
than
That's
random
not it.
guess.
Are you telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you, that's not it! We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time.
Chiaki.
That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little?
Nah,
There's
you
nothing
wanna
to be sad
talk.
about, you know?
'Cause.
Cause this is different from what happened before.
Yeah, you're a
Unlike
robot.
Before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you?
I'm sorry.
Everyone's checking their moms.
Chiaki.
Watch me. Watch me
Honey.
instead.
You're probably
I'm
gonna
the
get
one
scolded
that
by a
is
lot of
being
different
live
people
right
for
now.
this. But still, I want to protect everyone by any means.
No!
I'm happy that I'm able.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
No!
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time, right?
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me.
Anything
And
else you want to say?
Damn it! Why did it end up like this?
Even Killer? Oh no. He hasn't even played these. Yes, B-boys. Anything more than a B and you're trying too hard. If you get A's on these, you're a loser. Because you care too much, or you try too much. And you're just really just a fart smelling dummy if you get an A on these. That's why I don't do that. No, only B's. The first game I got a lot of A's. B's, fuck. This is like a twist on the first ones. Keyboard got all weird.
Even so.
Even so. Alright, let's check out what this death is gonna be. Gundam got saved by animal angels. Wonder what's gonna happen to Chiaki. Case 4, I did so good until the end when I forgot a certain character existed. I really dropped the ball at the end really, really bad.
Yahoo!
The very ending of Case 3, it's hard to explain, but it is fucked up. Yeah, absolutely, Kirby.
Damn it.
Congratulations, everyone.
Damn it.
Stupid. But the original intent was good, everyone, remember.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
That is...
I'm sorry. 'Cause... Well...
Because you're a robot. Go over there and break that finger. It'll be a robot. It'll go crunch. It won't go snap.
Why?
Much like the citizens of Laytonville, they're all robots, not zombies.
Well,
She don't got bones. Flesh and bone goes snap. Robot go crunch. Listen, the crunch origins are anomalous and always changing, alright?
I'm sorry. That is...
Apparently somebody thought I invented crunch the other day. Maybe it was Leon. Unless that was a bit where he was trying to get under Cabriolis' skin again, which he does kind of often.
Yeah. Like... So...
Yes, indeed.
Nice.
Are you... Huh?
Because the traitor's a good person.
nope. Well,
Chucky!
perhaps.
Dad and Big Brother. Monokuma.
Hey, come on now.
I can't lose! Hi-ya!
Oh,
Huh?
do it. You do a super punch. Yeah,
We'll
suplex.
no longer let you do as you please.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together.
Oh. Another Dragon Ball Z reference. A double reference. And they're both gonna be fine.
What'd you say?
Huh?
No, not...
A new one fucking came out. Was that only in Danganronpa 1 they knew that there was a million of them?
I can't lose.
Ah!
That...
Yes!
If I don't beat you, nobody can live in peace.
Stop it, I say! I'm sorry, I lose! Forgive me!
They should do this 5 more times.
Hey,
Yeah!
I won't forgive you. I won't let you.
Come on, keep on doing it.
Ooh.
1060. You only have like 10.
What?
Holy shit, Hiko is good at math. Oh, he was wrong though.
Hey.
He just said a number confidently. I trusted him. I trusted you, Fuyiko.
Dad.
So they were real.
That's wrong.
Did you see that big math Chiaki just did instantly though? Robot.
Damn it!
Hey,
Could it be?
Hey!
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey.
In the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong! There's no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair! What's this?
You got like 8 or something? 10? Yeah.
I can't lose.
It's okay, Monami. Well,
Hmm?
let's believe in them. Right?
Damn it.
Please listen.
Like... This is bad.
Didn't they bring it up? The World End Foundation or whatever?
Damn it!
Damn it!
Yoo-hoo! Shing!
I'm sorry.
Having what?
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment! Special bleeding service!
Huh?
Uh-huh. Sorry.
That is...
You guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Just one last time. Let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher.
Remember to save often.
There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But
Word.
still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter.
It's not always true.
If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to
That's
support
mostly
you
true.
for the rest of your life. Love, love.
Bye, everyone. It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you. It's true. It's absolutely true. 'Cause I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
How are they gonna get killed? Big old stompy foot?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Arrivederci. Are 10 Monomis gonna be killed? There you go, 2 robots dying. It's gonna be Crane Game that closes a little too hard. Oh, it's all 10 of them. What happened to your conviction? Face death. Be strong. That person's horrible at Tetris. That wasn't even a real Tetris piece. Alright, get crushed and have bolts and screws fly out. Crunch. No blood. Robot confirmed. Some sort of cyborg, super person. Say what you need to say.
I don't believe it! What? Phew. Huh? Hey! I shall now present.
Huh.
Whew.
Does this mean the regular game can commence? Mr. Monokuma, huh?
Huh? You.
Stupid fool!
You're 6. Hey, didn't you say not to bring him in here?
Hey,
You're Junko, AI Junko.
No, no!
Toilet bubbles.
Hey,
Toil and troubles.
Hey.
Yep.
Oh, 2 days of free time? Forever? Oh, God, that's a long time, man. What do you mean it doesn't matter at all? I got free time. I need to max out for Yahiko. I am not going to the Titty Typhoon. 2 of the best people died there. Are you wasting away your days, man? Really? How are we gonna solve the Leon entry puzzle? We have approximately 9 hours to kill the Monokuma. Still chapter 5? No, is my digital theory right? Should I not have backed away from it? No way.
Hello there. See? Well? Yep. Perhaps...
Ah, there it is. Damn. Oh, there it is. Ah. Come on. Oh. The hell? That was awesome. Yeah. How everyone is everyone going to be? Okay.
Yo!
Listen well.
Huh? Damn right. Damn it. Hey, hey!
Yeah.
How unfortunate. Now then.
How was that all glitched out? That seemed pretty important, right? Check the web for details. Seriously pissing off Hell and Ice. Oh, yeah, that's a bunch of mixed up words right there. Ors at the end.
Now then.
Leon.
Well...
Dude. I can't believe the digital theorem was right. I shouldn't have doubted myself.
Please call me the ultimate hope.
Hey.
So were all those glitches I was finding intentional? That's pretty cool if so.
Easy as pie.
Don't ask for that.
Damn right.
All right!
There's something wrong with you. Of course not!
Filled with despair, it should be me. It is a very good song.
Yeah.
You are a boy, right? I'm gonna do it!
Thanks for the food.
His voice is back. Talk more.
Dumbass.
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
It's just rapidly showing them all.
This is your leader's order.
Hey!
What?
Hey!
In the name of my family.
Hajime. It's gonna be fine.
What a way to end it. Chapter 5 over. What?
Is this a trial ground? But why am I at a trial ground?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the...
Huh?
Hmm?
I'm not the weird one. That's Danganronpa 3's trial ground right there. And nice. GG's. It's a pretty good one. Gamer backpack. While it would be good to launch right into the next chapter. Oh no! I don't have that much time. So I'll be back tomorrow, though. What do you mean? If it's more than 2 hours, I can't do it. Exactly. 5th trial only. I miss Nagito too. I don't really know what to say. That was a cool ending. Ribkill is not streaming. I can't believe my first instinct was right. I have notes. Look at this. I have theory on my whiteboard. Number 1, digital. My main theory for all this was it was digital mayhem. And I doubted myself. Unreal. But there's Big